See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white man. Need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, ask you to stop and ask you to prop. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up on parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Nowhere is gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settle. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and know. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, Jeremiah, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to wrong with step. I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent. I got it. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no loss. Ain't no token when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high. Got your baby pants through the fire. Ask you the prophets. That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. They ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our niggas.
I'm gonna show you this.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
I turn up when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, you gon' find me in the field. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. I go hard when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, find me in the field. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. Belly of the beast, we been living in hell. They like, damn Kai, how could you tell? Put us in the project, set us up to fail. Round here, bullets be flying like hell. Too many of my niggas either dead or in jail. Make a nigga work when you locked in a cell. Can't find work when you out on bail, but your homie got the work, so we passed you a scale. Got them birds like the Bible got quail. Niggas selling out cause they mama got bills. Turning to coons like Oprah and Gail. How you sell your soul just to get a little kale? They put you in a dress when you get a record deal. Wanna see a nigga getting high on pills? You can dance on a pole, you can sell that tail, but they never tell a nigga that he can go to Yale. We all created equal, that's white males. All lives matter, not black males. Another mother crying, another coffin got a nail. How many brothers out here got killed? How many of our sisters out here gotta heal? How many more caps gotta get peeled? We beef with each other so quick to pull the steel. George Zimmerman still alive and well. I turn up when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light skinned nigga, you can find me in the field. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. I go hard when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light skinned nigga, find me in the field. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. I turn up when it's real in the field. Feel. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Feel. Light skinned nigga, you gon' find me in the field. Feel. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. Chill. Yo, chill!
The industrial complex is a system situated at the intersection of government and private interests. It uses prisons as a solution to social, political, and economic problems. It includes human rights violations, the death penalty, slave labor, policing, courts, the media, political prisoners, and the elimination of dissent.
They just want us to die in silence. They just want us to die in silence. I might start me a fucking riot. Slave rebellion, no compliance. They just want us to die in silence. They murder minds like they got a license. I pray for the coronavirus to kill all of these violent tyrants. They prey on us like they poaching lions. World War III's on the horizon. Black and Hispanics form alliance. From the west coast to the islands, this pressure is making diamonds. They go waking sleeping giants. I turn up when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light skinned nigga, you can find me in the field. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. I go hard when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light skinned nigga, find me in the field. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. I turn up when it's real in the field. Feel. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. But feel.
Nigga, did you just say what I was trying to say, but smarter? I like this little nigga.
One West, 12 tribes, UPK. Yeah. I'm a One West rapper, no half stepper. Cross that path at the camp, you know better. UPK, I'll die for those letters. I'll ride for those letters. The squad is forever. Ever since a nigga was young, I knew what I wanted. Knew that we could either be hunters or with the hunted. Meaning only choice was the predators or the prey. Showed this man wherever I was, but I didn't play. Then I started spitting, step fire to every stage. Rap gave a little bit of buzz, but it didn't stay. Then I started hustling, getting at some bread. I always went broke, making sure that my niggas fed. But then I looked for loyalty, niggas, they wasn't there. The same that I shed blood for, and it wasn't fair. But fuck it though, turn they back on a real nigga. It's when I found UPK and I'm still with them. Drill with them, cause I've been in the field with them. Fringed up garments, rocking the shield with them. I never turn traitor, I never let my colors fly. Never get my brother's book. I ain't like that other guy, nothing like them funny groups. They just better get in line. If you in the middle, you confused, you should pick a side. Me, I must stay loyal to the king till the day I die. I am One West, head beating in my chest. Fuck all the rest, we stayed, y'all left. Suckers ran scared, had to clean up y'all mess. That's why we took over, I can see that y'all stressed. We ain't got time to worry about no hater. My life is like a movie, should come with a narrator. They gather data, they wanna see us assimilated. Marching through the streets, know we coming, you hear our cadence. All you smell is Henny and frankincense is the fragrance. Cause I'm a One West rapper, no half stepper. Cross that path at the camp, you know better. UPK, I'll die for those letters, I'll ride for those letters. The squad is forever. I'm a One West rapper, no half stepper. Cross that path at the camp, you know better. UPK, I'll die for those letters, I'll ride for those letters. My squad is forever. It's forever. Squad is forever. When a nigga in this mode like I get so hyped, shining blinding like a strobe light. I'm my only calm, so I battle me back and forth night like a bullfight. I see red charge and destroy might. Gave me foresight, so I know that winning the war might have them all tight. Fuck their feelings, cause they the soft type. I was always taught never turn your back on your brothers. Take on any enemy, know the strength in these numbers. UPK official, and ain't no coward among us. So make me go and bang with them sticks like I'm a drummer. How y'all gonna run with the style that we invented? You always talk the war was wild, but you never in it. All that coulda, shoulda, woulda. I see how you try to spin it. The way my soldiers move out, you think that we got evicted. It's One West in the building, we owning it while you renting. Lyrical exercise in the booth is my plan of fitness. Words move you like calisthenics. Bars heavy, so when I bench it, I'm building up a hardcore. I flex when I'm finished. And right after a light workout, it's back to business. Group sick of UPK, cause we the illest. I got one question, will they ever stop hating? Waiting on this war so long, I'm salivating. Niggas turn bitch so strong, I call them Caitlyn. I get the green light, it's go, no hesitation. Y'all just been holding our spot like reservations. Now we back to work while you suckers still on vacation. Mixtape singles and even collaborations. They smiling in the face, but I know I see aggravation. You ain't got to hide it though, you fucking mighty cone. UPK bringing that heat, you know the fire's on. It's One West. Cause I'm a One West rapper, no half stepper. Cross that path at the camp, you know better. UPK, I'll die for those letters. I'll ride for those letters, the squad is forever. One West rapper, no half stepper. Cross that path at the camp, you know better. UPK, I'll die for those letters. I'll ride for those letters, the squad is forever. It's forever. The squad is forever.
Yeah. Go ahead. Come on, West. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Look, I keep it low to the T. UPK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother way. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Man, this shit is too easy. I'm on gold, but they don't believe me. You know I'm winning with the team. Screaming Vinny, 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 Vici. Hear them devils screaming out bloody murder. I'm about to close the curtain. I'm on my grind, bitch, and work. Sorry, all them lies, it ain't working. Them niggas weak, they be church. I'm a West nigga, that's for certain. If he cross the line, I'ma back up and I'ma hit his ass with this virus. And I come through 300 strong, 144 Leonidas. All my niggas we eat. I'm in this bitch with the itis. Say all y'all do the street. Tell y'all do the street. If a nigga made the wrong move, he make his ass out the league. He ain't one of us hit the league. He ain't one of us here preach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Look, I keep it low to the T. UPK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat.
You see this look that's on my face, bitch? I'm for real with it. I hit the streets, put on my cleats, was in the field with it. You soft as cotton, just an actor, Uncle Phil with it. And then my target's on the move, bitch, I can still hit it. Hey, I speak true cause it's necessary. Gullah Jack revolutionary. Cold on them like January. Commander General is a visionary. Soul food, no sweets. Your preacher man, he's sweet. Matter of fact, he weak. It's wartime for peace. Think you hard, nigga, you ain't. Fuck with us, nigga, you can't. You smart cars, we takes. We form up in ranks. We body bag this rap shit. All black, no bright shit. Real life, no cap, bitch. Fall on them, that's cap shit.
I keep it low to the T. UPK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. Go ahead.
One West is too raid, son, that's where I came from, that is my A1s, I'm talking day one, rest of these niggas out here is just fake, son, look you can hate, son, you cannot take, son, I've been in every hood out of my state, son, out in these streets, I'm steady blazing, looking to cut a nigga like I'm Jason, I am the one, this is the Matrix, going so hard that they think I'm an agent, going so hard that they said I'm a Mason, these are the facts though, I'm just amazing, there is no other way that I could state them, I earn my spot, it'll never be vacant, these niggas lazy, they got complacent, they wanna level these fucking Caucasians, how the fuck we gonna rebuild our nation? You niggas feminine, go get some makeup. Sorry, but my love is only for Jacob. We had some hard days, we learned some hard ways. Always, just know that I pray that we get it out the dust. Only thing that I trust, knowing that my niggas gon' bust. That's thumbing up the rush, thinking that you won't get touched. Fuck when my brother get crushed, been through too much. Always come through in the clutch. Nigga just do what it does, fuck you thought shit was. Cause nigga it wasn't. Know that I do this a dozen. Always kept it 100. Niggas know I never stunning. And I keep shit running, even on the days when the pain keep coming, or a nigga fucked up and he feel like numbing. Show goes on, I just keep on drumming my fate. Even on the days I wanna break, saying how much could I take, still kept my faith. Even when these niggas act fake, even when it came like a snake, still kept my faith. Some days I ain't even wanna wake, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith.
Dark days with no night vision, that's why my heart is a cave and there's ice in it. Don't even trust niggas no more, Lord is my witness. Me and these niggas ain't the same, it's a slight difference. Thought a nigga had my back, now it's a knife in it. But now I'm back at the back like it's the ninth inning. Still got the backpack packed in the back of the camp van, taking any given chance to blaze on the white man. Son of Benjamin, born on the right hand, never losing grip, I understand who I am. Met a man to show me the right path, now I'm rooted in the truth, to rule is my plan. And I can never lose sight like an exam. Sharp as iron, I was forged by fire, man. In the circle of life, how could I tell you, man? I was undesired, had no one, and then I met these men and it changed how I'm living. Their words was convicting, called that a life sentence. Now I need a witness, but no, I'm not Christian. My faith in these scriptures, man, not no religion, man. It's like Tazab, and I'm with my brother Katazab. Man, you niggas too sweet like baklava. Niggas better not make a nigga bring them choppers out. Better pray for your health like the doctors out. Just be faithful, one day you'll be thankful. Wonder why.
We learn some hard ways, always. Just know that I pray that we get it out the dust. Only thing that I trust, knowing that my niggas gon' bust. That's thumbing up the rush, thinking that you won't get touched. Fuck when my brother get crushed, been through too much. Always come through in the clutch. Nigga just do what it does, fuck you thought shit was. Cause nigga it wasn't. Know that I do this a dozen. Always kept it 100. Niggas know I never stunning. And I keep shit running, even on the days when the pain keep coming, or a nigga fucked up and he feel like numbing. Show goes on, I just keep on drumming my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, saying how much could I take, still kept my faith. Even when these niggas act fake, even when it came like a snake, still kept my faith. Some days I ain't even wanna wake, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith.
Dark days with no night vision, that's why my heart is a cave and there's ice in it. Don't even trust niggas no more, Lord is my witness. Me and these niggas ain't the same, it's a slight difference. Thought a nigga had my back, now it's a knife in it. But now I'm back at the back like it's the ninth inning. Still got the backpack packed in the back of the camp van, taking any given chance to blaze on the white man. Son of Benjamin, born on the right hand, never losing grip, I understand who I am. Met a man to show me the right path, now I'm rooted in the truth, to rule is my plan. And I can never lose sight like an exam. Sharp as iron, I was forged by fire, man. In the circle of life, how could I tell you, man? I was undesired, had no one, and then I met these men and it changed how I'm living. Their words was convicting, called that a life sentence. Now I need a witness, but no, I'm not Christian. My faith in these scriptures, man, not no religion, man. It's like Tazab, and I'm with my brother Katazab. Man, you niggas too sweet like baklava. Niggas better not make a nigga bring them choppers out. Better pray for your health like the doctors out. Just be faithful. One day you'll be thankful. Wonder why they hateful. Luckily I got angels.
One West is too raised, son. That's where I came from. That is my A1s. I'm talking day one. Rest of these niggas out here is just fake, son. Look, you can hate, son. You cannot take, son. I've been in every hood out of my state, son. Out in these streets, I'm steady blazing. Looking to cut a nigga like I'm Jason. I am the one. This is the Matrix. Going so hard that they think I'm an agent. Going so hard that they said I'm a Mason. These are the facts, though. I'm just amazing. There is no other way that I could state them. I earn my spot, it'll never be vacant. These niggas lazy. They got them blazing. They wanna love all these fucking Caucasians. How the fuck we gonna rebuild our nation? You niggas feminine, go get some makeup. Sorry, but my love is only for Jacob. We had some hard days, we learned some hard ways. Always, just know that I pray that we get it out the dust. Only thing that I trust, knowing that my niggas gon' bust. That's thumbing up the rush, thinking that you won't get touched. Fuck when my brother get crushed, been through too much. Always come through in the clutch. Nigga just do what it does, fuck you thought shit was. Cause nigga it wasn't. Know that I do this a dozen. Always kept it 100. Niggas know I never stunning. And I keep shit running, even on the days when the pain keep coming, or a nigga fucked up and he feel like numbing. Show goes on, I just keep on drumming my fate. Even on the days I wanna break, saying how much could I take, still kept my faith. Even when these niggas act fake, even when it came like a snake, still kept my faith. Some days I ain't even wanna wake, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith.
Dark days with no night vision, that's why my heart is a cave and there's ice in it. Don't even trust niggas no more, Lord is my witness. Me and these niggas ain't the same, it's a slight difference. Thought a nigga had my back, now it's a knife in it. But now I'm back at the back like it's the ninth inning. Still got the backpack packed in the back of the camp van, taking any given chance to blaze on the white man. Son of Benjamin, born on the right hand, never losing grip, I understand who I am. Met a man to show me the right path, now I'm rooted in the truth, to rule is my plan. And I can never lose sight like an exam. Sharp as iron, I was forged by fireman. In the circle of life, how could I tell you, man? I was undesired, had no one, and then I met these men and it changed how I'm living. Their words was convicting, called that a life sentence. Now I need a witness, but no, I'm not Christian. My faith in these scriptures, man, not no religion, man. It's like Tazab, and I'm with my brother Katazab. Then you niggas too sweet like baklava. Niggas better not make a nigga bring them choppers out. Better pray for your health like the doctors out. Just be faithful, one day you'll be thankful. Wonder why they hateful. Luckily I got angels. I'm so thankful, yes I'm so thankful. Used to be ashamed, and even before I
still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, saying how much could I take, still kept my faith. Even when these niggas act fake, even when it came like a snake, still kept my faith. Some days I ain't even wanna wake, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith.
Clap it up.
Shalom, we are the ISUPK coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, on the commanding journey of Hana. And today's topic is, it is going to be a law class today. So we're going to see what the law says about certain things, you know, and we're going to also touch on, you know, other things, you know, certain current events. All right, let's open up with a scripture one time. Let's go to First Corinthians. Wait a second. 1 Corinthians 14 and 34. The pink oppresses the devil that the Bible speaks.
That's right. 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 34. Let your woman keep silent in the churches.
Let the women keep silent in the churches. Now, what do people say to get around that scripture right there? Yeah, anybody tell me what people say to get around that scripture? Go ahead.
It's like I'm paraphrasing, but when they say, you know, neither male nor female,
They'll say that one too. That's another one that they'll say. You know, which without the understanding of the scripture. Go ahead.
That one with that brother and his wife.
Yeah, that's another one that they'll say. Right. Priscilla and Aquila.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah, they'll say that one. But here's another thing too that they'll say. They'll say, historically, they'll say, you know, as far as, you know, on the history tip, they'll say, well, see, that was the women back then.
Outdated.
Yeah. See, what was going on in Corinth at the time was such and such a, like, you can't see that now.
Right.
This is Corinth on steroids here. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, that started, so it was bad way back then when women were, you know what I'm saying, way more in pocket back then than what they are now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that means if that scripture was very applicable back then, just imagine how much more so it is now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's that now, you know what I'm saying, times 10 at least.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because things have got way out of control. It's done got so out of control that, you know, you got women that are going into other countries and getting locked up. Remember you had them 2 sisters that got locked up with the K2 a few years ago over in Kuwait?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, they were military. And they were lesbians. And they got locked, they had K2, and you ain't heard nothing else about them either. You don't know whether they got freed or whatever the hell the case is. They over in that Kuwaiti jail, and they talk about they don't like rods. Oh no, they getting plenty of that. Every guard you can damn think of is just, you know what I'm saying, having a damn field day with them. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine, you know, that thing with that Brittany Griner. Just imagine what she's going through over in Russia, right at the time where she represents America over there. You can't come and bring that disgusting stuff from America over to these other damn countries. You can't do that. They don't play that. We think the whole world is America. Yeah, the whole world is America to a degree. They're just not as bad as America is. You know what I'm saying? You got homosexuality in Russia. You know what I'm saying? You got lesbianism in Russia. But they don't want that to be the face of them. Go ahead.
Right. So if I may, like Jeremiah Hyman, he made a point where he said like in some countries or so like in most countries, any type of form of drug and black people gotta understand weed is a drug.
Right.
Yeah. Cigarette is a drug.
Right.
But now how we see drugs in America is different than how other countries see drugs.
Right.
And in Russia, of course, it is illegal. You know what I mean? To have weed and things of that sort.
Right.
It doesn't matter even if you have what's the smallest thing of weed? A gram?
Tentatively.
Right. You feel me? Like that is illegal. That will give you time in Russia.
Right.
Also, too, in certain other countries, it is illegal. It's seen as a crime to be homosexual. You know what I mean?
Right.
But of course, America is going to set whatever to its own advantage,
right,
and its own agenda.
Right.
But there's strings attached to that. To be part of the LGBT, just understand that you are not free.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's strings attached to that. You will still get shot down in the street.
Right.
No police officers asking about your sexuality.
Right.
You know what I mean? If they sense that you are a Black, Hispanic, Native Indian, they know what to do. They know what's part of the agenda, the job.
Oh yes.
You feel me? It's not about your sexuality and everything like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just understand that if you understand that if you understand that the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of, it will help your life a lot better.
Yes. It's because it will cause you to move a certain way. Right. You're 100% correct, because that will cause you to move a certain way.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If you know that. Yes. But if you don't know it and you always fool, then you get shocked every damn time it happens.
Right.
And I'm quite sure. Go ahead.
So if I may, it was a sister who dealt with racial profiling, and I remember Commander Junior Hannes saying, pretty much they read the story, and the sister said, I thought racism was over. Where is your head at?
Right.
Do you know where you are and who you are?
You know what?
Apparently, you don't.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't see how they think that racism is over when they hate black men so goddamn badly themselves.
Yes.
So how can they figure that, you know what I'm saying, that racism is over?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Prejudice against your own. John.
You know, racism, you know, I mean, the way that they hate black people, well, they think they the only ones hating black men?
Right.
The whole damn world hates black men. They hate black men because the world hates black men.
Right.
So how the hell are they gonna figure that, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and here's the thing about it also too, a lot of black women believe that they are a different race than us, keeping it real. They really believe that. You know what I'm saying? We the only niggas.
Right.
The way that they see it. You know what I'm saying? I already knew as soon as that movie Set It Off came out, when they shot up Queen Latifah like that, now you can start to see what was on the agenda. That's when your Breonna Taylors and all of that come about. You know what I'm saying?
Sandra Bland.
Right. I figured, yeah, that they was gonna start, you know what I'm saying, putting and that girl, what's her name? Clayton, Dominique Clayton.
Oh yeah.
There was another one that told to scream to the cop, "I'm pregnant." He didn't give a damn. He killed her and that baby. That was his baby. You know what I'm saying? That was his baby and her. You know, he found out she was pregnant. Oh, he really had to do her in. Now you ready to mess up that man's, because he had a white wife. Right. And white men love their white wives. They don't leave. They're not leaving their goddamn wife for no damn black woman. Come on, man. He don't even say, why the hell would he leave his wife for you? He don't even see you as human. You know what I'm saying? You're a jungle bunny. You know what I'm saying? You something for a good time. You know what I'm saying? He despises the nut that he shot off in you. You know what I'm saying?
So like I want to say on Monday, Jeremiah said that when it comes to our oppressor, paraphrasing, when it comes to our oppressor, how they look at women in general, whether it's any race, whatever, it's just sex objects. They don't look at them as human, and you are very right about that.
Right. So just imagine how much more so.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? How much less human they look at as a black woman as. You know what I'm saying? She's absolutely nothing, because they would do things to that black woman that they wouldn't do to white women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why Sojourner Truth had to come, ain't I a woman? Because you know what I'm saying, the hatred that black women faced up under the hands of white men, it made it look like that the white woman was just totally loved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though, but you know, at the same time, you know, he cares for her a bit because he's got to raise his white heirs out of her. He ain't raising no white heirs out of her black ass. Right. You know what I'm saying? That ain't happening.
Right.
He sit there and shoot that nut in her and throw that, they just say that kid is black and push that kid on black people. You know what I'm saying? And she is all in favor and all aboard on that too. You know what I'm saying? You know, as a matter of fact, I want to pull up. Let's finish this scripture. I want to grab another scripture too. You know what I'm saying? After we get done with this one, right quick.
1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 34. Let your women keep silence in the church, for it is not permitted unto them to speak.
She is supposed to shut her damn mouth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's teaching to go for. Because what does she do? She heaps up, when she gets into places that she's not supposed to be at, she causes confusion. You know what I'm saying? You know, she causes confusion, and also too, men are just, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times we so damn, you know, silly minded. We hop on her damn side, even if we know that she's wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't believe me? Go to Facebook. And she can say, yeah, niggas this and niggas that. Let a nigga say something. You know what I'm saying? And correcting her. And watch how many niggas pile up on him, dog pile him on the post. Right. Along with these heifers too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look at that for a second.
Right.
Go ahead.
But they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law.
As also said the what?
The law.
Now this is a law class. But you know what? There's not a specific scripture that is actually saying that inside the law, right? So what is it talking about? It's talking about the spirit of the law. Some things you don't have to write. Right. You know what I'm saying? Some things that the law in the Bible, you didn't have to write. You know what I'm saying? It's like an unspoken law. It's just natural damn order of things.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, even the heathens know that. They don't have a whole bunch of women representing them. You know, and every time that, you know, black people come into some type of power movement or anything like that, they want to put the camera on that black woman to make her the goddamn leader because they know she ain't gonna do nothing but cause confusion all the way down the damn line and emasculate the men. Hell, women is running the damn black motorcycle clubs now. Anybody ever noticed that? I remember, you know, because I used to look up to people that, you know, rode on their motorcycles, when I lived, you know, when I was like 5, 6 years old, we ain't even watch TV. We sat on the porch and watched, you know what I'm saying, the Wilson Avenue and watched them drag race them bikes up and down the street. You know what I'm saying? Watching the OGs, you know what I'm saying? Dudes like Bill Hope, the one-armed bandit. They could ride a wheelie from one stoplight to the other, and he only had one arm. You know what I'm saying? You know, stuff like that. But you look at it, you see them now, and then they would have a broad on the back, you know what I'm saying, they bike, big booty broad on the back of their bike. Now you got a broad, a big booty broad with a big booty broad on the back of her bike. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what's going on nowadays, you know what I'm saying? That's what it do now. It's funny because I remember some of them women from back when I was a little kid. They were the biker babe. Now they the biker themselves. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. You can't build with nobody that's in competition with you.
Right.
You know, you can't. You know what I'm saying? We talk about, you know, building with a woman. No. You build with men. The woman brings you lunch. You know what I'm saying? She brings you lunch. She washes your clothes, takes care of the house and stuff like that. She ain't on the wall with you. You know what I'm saying? She don't need show me these female construction companies. Were they building anything? Were they working on the high steels and building skyscrapers? Or where that at? I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Can anybody show me that? Show me that all female construction team. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that anywhere. And there's a reason for that.
Right.
Because you don't build with women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She'll start out building with you, and then she'll stop building with you, leave you. Now your building's half damn done. Now you gotta, no. But see, here's the thing. If you gotta bring in your lunch, and you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you know, making your lunch and doing your clothes and stuff like that, you know, and getting taking care of all that kind of stuff. If she bounce, it don't hurt you. You can still build on the goddamn wall and learn to cook or eat some goddamn fast food and clear until you can replace her with another woman to do the same goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't put too much importance on her because you're going to be hurt if you do. Because you know why? I'm going to tell you why. It's a scripture that I want to go to right quick. Give me thy desire should be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Pink oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians separate. We have to. We have to separate our mind, and we have to put the love upon our brethren. As a matter of fact, you know, just like that, you know, that whole thing with that sister Brittany Griner, you know, I feel sorry for the sister, but at the same time, what the hell can you expect? You in Russia, who is actually beefing with America. Probably should have did what them damn Africans did and got the hell out of there. You know what I'm saying? Got out of that side of the world. Right. You know what I'm saying? The Africans, you know what I'm saying? And all of them damn Nigerians, they knew to get the hell on. But no, man, niggas, we gonna ride it out. You know what I'm saying? But we want to be in Sodom, clear up until all the fire comes down. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, you got that?
Okay, Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
Yes, that certainly happened. Go ahead.
In sorrow shalt thou bring forth children.
Yeah, that certainly happens. That's one of the reasons why the abortion rate is so damn high. Because it's sorrow. I can't afford to have a kid. My career, this or that. If I have a baby, he might leave me and all of that stuff. My mama said that he gonna leave me. Go ahead.
and thy desire shall be and thy desire shall be to thy husband.
Well, that part right there is the part that I want to hold on to. Husband. What is the definition of a husband? A husband is a ruler, right? So one of the biggest problems, now you know why you argue with her so much? Why it's just so she's just so difficult to deal with. Simply because her desire is not with you.
Right.
And that's what it is. So if her desire is not with you, who's her desire with? Is with somebody. She has a desire, don't she? She's human, right? Who does she desire? Who is her desire with? Can anybody tell me?
I'm sorry.
Can you read the scripture again? Come on.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband. So I was making mention of how she's arguing with us all the time and seems to stand in opposition to us all the time. I don't know, a lot of times I think people give the demons too much credit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times she's married to them. She's married to those demons. She gonna have that demon long after you. Go ahead.
So like what you're saying is very heavy. In the apocrypha, the Tobit Asmodeus.
Right.
And I believe Tobit is the father, and Tobias is the son. Right?
Yeah, I think it's so. Yeah, I get it kind of mixed up myself.
Tobias' wife is, technically joined or twined with Asmodeus.
Right. Right.
That demon that pretty much persuaded her, convinced her to kill those men after marriage.
Right.
Sex.
Right. But see, if I could, here's the thing with her though. She did not want to be married to those demons.
Yeah.
Because if she loved those demons, the demons would never went nowhere. She'd just been killing me in the rest of her damn life.
Mm-hmm.
And until she died herself. And that's how that would have been. Right. She was not in love with that demon. Right. She was taken captive by that demon against her will. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, in the apocrypha, actually says that the demon loved.
Yeah. Right. Loved her. He wanted to be, that demon wanted to be the only husband she had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he wanted to kill every damn dude, you know what I'm saying, that came through. Now, see, here's the thing. She, like I said, she was not in love with that demon. Right. She hated that demon and she wanted it gone. You can't cast out a demon that a person loves. Right. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work. The person is just like when Christ casted all the demons out of, you know what I'm saying, the one dude, and they went into the herd of swine. He wanted those demons gone. You know what I'm saying? He wanted those demons gone. She wanted those demons gone. But see, here's the thing. Here's what America's done. America done made, you know what I'm saying, black women think that those demons are her strength.
Right.
And she loves the way that she feels, and she has a support system. Yeah. She has a straight up support system. That sister in Tobit, she didn't have a support system for that. She didn't have a whole bunch of, hey girl, just this and that. Yeah, that nigga ain't doing this, such and such and such. She didn't have that. She had righteous parents. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that they, that demon, you know what I'm saying, just, was a super powerful demon. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High had, you know what I'm saying, a plan to get rid of that, you know what I'm saying, to get rid of that demon and everything. Thing about it, and she wanted it gone.
Right.
That's the only way demons could ever be cast out. You gotta hate them. That's that. If you don't hate them, you're married to them.
Right.
Simple as that. And most sisters are married to the demons that they got up on them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of time they only taking a break. You know what I'm saying? The demons like, oh, okay, so you want to take a break from being a hoe? All right, no sweat. Yeah.
I'll just come back later.
Yeah, I'll just come back later. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need a little break too. I want to go, you know what I'm saying, mess around with some girl in the Bahamas right quick. I'll be back though. Right. You know what I'm saying?
It's like that's temptation.
Right.
Now, maybe not every day, but it will pop up unexpected.
It'll pop up through her mama.
Once again,
Yeah.
it can pop up just anytime, random.
Yeah, pop up through
It's
her
not
mama.
always every day. It can be every day.
Right,
But
right,
it can be unexpected when you don't expect it.
right.
You know what I
Her
mean? It's like,
sisters.
damn.
Right, right. You know, do her sisters, you know what I'm saying? You know, that whole network, you know what I'm saying? That whole network that they had, you know what I'm saying? It'll pop up there because they all got, you know what I'm saying? All got them on them too. And they having a party amongst one another, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so like I was saying though, if her desire is not with you, then who's her desire with? Anybody? Hmm? Not just the demon. I won't put it in a fleshly sense and something that we can see every day. That's one, but go ahead. But there's her. Go ahead.
That's the question.
I'm saying is if her desire is not with you, then who is it with? Because the scriptures say that her desire should be to her husband.
Right.
Because you find out who her desire is with, then you find out who her real husband is. Go ahead.
Pressure.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's like that brother Kawanyala, he just typed that to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Juan Yala is right. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it for a second. Who does she go in life to try to prepare herself to be around? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, why you think she going to college? She going to the college to get her some high-powered office job. And in a lot of cases, you already know what happened when they put them white men and black women together in them damn cubicles and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Lunch break time come around, you know, she got that black man at home, but lunch break come, she in the car with Chad. Doming Chad down. Go ahead.
Now, of course, it's like I just want to say, it's like, of course, we are in the UPK, and we have like true knowledge and understanding of just life. You know what I mean? But now this may go over a lot of people's heads, but like when you think about it, being a brother in the school, when you know that a brother or sister truly don't have guidance. But I'm gonna use more of the emphasis on the topic of the woman right now. But of course, brothers are included. When we don't have true guidance and a moral path, right? We look to our oppressor as to try to raise ourselves and guide ourselves through life.
Right.
Like you said, college. And a lot of sisters who are very successful, they think like a white woman.
Yeah, right.
They mirror themselves as a white woman.
Right, because that's what they really, a lot of times, is what they inspire to be.
Yes.
That's why they put that piss yellow hair on top of their head. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're doing all
I
of
don't
that.
love my natural black hair.
Right.
I married a white man.
Right.
He understands where I'm coming from and
Yeah.
the background that I grew up in. So anyway.
And a lot of times when they rock their natural hair, it's so that white man can pull it when they in bed. I'm just keeping it all the way real. Because I mean, hell, it makes him, you know what I'm saying? It makes him think like he's screwing a slave. You know what I'm saying? The slaves didn't run around with blonde hair and all of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, real talk. You know, he want to grab a handful of that Negro hair, just like, you know what I'm saying, just like a slave. Just like the bottom shelf brads was doing in slavery, the ones that actually dealt with the slave. The slave master didn't deal with the slaves. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He didn't deal directly with the slaves and all of that. The low level devils, you know what I'm saying? The ones that the big sweaty devils run around with the damn shotgun and all of that. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that was dealing with the women in the barn, sleeping in the barn and all of that. He was the one doing that. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the hay. You know what I'm saying? And was he gonna say something? What he was gonna say? Oh, Amon.
It's like it was gonna be kind of like a half point on what y'all was talking about. Because a lot of times, them sisters, they'll talk about how these men accept them for who they are after they've already changed so much about themselves.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a hell of a point right there too.
On the surface.
Right. And see, just like what we was talking about earlier, that's how you get your types.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? When they with us, they're only one type. You know what I'm saying? They're not the, you don't believe me? When's the last time you seen two black nerds together? When was the last time you seen, you know what I'm saying, a black man with a Coke bottle glasses and his woman got the Coke bottle glasses too, and they both nerds? You see what I'm saying? No, the nerd black girl wants a specific kind of man. You know what I'm saying? Right. The same type of man that the other type of this hood girl wants. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got this many women wanting that many men. You know what I'm saying? Those are the men that show up on their radar. They don't go and get the, you know what I'm saying? They a gamer girl. They don't go get the gamer black dude. They don't want to see him in that light. They want the gamer white dude. You know what I'm saying? They want him. You know, because if the black dude's a gamer, they just gonna talk about how he ain't got a goddamn job. You know what I'm saying? Or even if he do have a job, she's still gonna complain and talk about you sitting around playing that goddamn game all damn day and all of this and that. You know, but then at the same time, she's competing with him on the damn game. She's playing Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying, that global Call of Duty and everything, how they play she's hunting for him. Knowing damn good and well, when everybody find out that if you black and you playing that Call of Duty, that global Call of Duty or whatever they call it, they find out you black, everybody gonna gun for you. You know what I'm saying? Hell, she gunning for you too, right along with everybody else, with the people in Japan, Indonesia, and all of them gunning for that black man. She right along with them. She ain't standing next to him. Right. You know what I'm saying? She ain't standing next to him. You know why? Because her desire is not with him. I'm just keeping it all the way above. You know what I'm saying? Her desire is not with that black man. You know what I'm saying? Because when your desire, because that's one of the things that keep women in pocket, is the desire being with their men. You know what I'm saying? And so they have shame. And even if they go off and go astray or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying, they still have some, even though they people can cast them the hell off. They people, you know what I'm saying, just like you got that Arab woman, there's a porn star. She had an interview on Vlad TV. And they were asking her, you know, she talked about how she got into the porn industry and this and that, right? And she said, you know, that when she first started doing porn or whatever, some point in the porn that they wanted her to wear the hijab. They wanted, I just messed that all up, didn't I? They wanted her to wear that. And she told them, y'all MFers are trying to get me killed. Because she knew, even though she went all the way, you know, left field, she knew still to respect them men. Because her desire is still partially with them, even though she's out doing all of this and they done ostracized her, you know what I'm saying, from them, she still has some form of love for them. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So like, I know you're talking about, because I follow Live TV, so I know what you're talking about, because I saw the interview. They still threaten her life.
Yeah.
And she wasn't able to go back to her own country for a good minute.
Right. And even if she go back, she got that American, you know, stench on her. They watching her. She better go in disguise. She better have the, you know what I'm saying, the veil, all of that stuff, and just try and blend in with the other Arab women. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing, if they find out, you know what I'm saying, go ahead.
If I may, like, I seen an article, like a couple of years ago about people who have a career in certain things that goes against their cultures, and of course, you know, being a porn star, whether you're male or female, of course, in many cultures is, you know, unacceptable, right?
Right.
That was one of the many things, because how it will take an impact or a look on the people as a whole.
Yes.
Or as a religion as a whole.
That's a hell of a point that you bring in right there. Go ahead. Did you say that again? You said it just a little bit louder?
Yeah, God. So of course, So I know the interview that you are speaking about, right? But when you are in a certain religion or community, so to speak, and being so many careers that are not looked as good. For example, like being a stripper, being a porn star, being a drug dealer, being a pimp, like certain things like that, like certain categories or careers that you may take in that, it's looked at as terrible and bad, and they don't want to ruin the reputation of the actual culture, of religion,
Right, and your
tradition,
image, their image.
image, exactly.
Right, their
What I mean?
image,
So,
because
yeah,
because people want to protect that at
yeah,
all costs is their image. Black people, we don't even know to do that. That's the messed up thing about it. We don't even know. But here's the funny thing about it. But we so quick to tear down each other's image though.
Exactly.
But why we don't even give a damn about our image as a whole.
Right.
That don't even make any sense. We care about our image as individuals. And you ain't gonna survive being a goddamn individual. No, nothing survives like that.
Right.
I don't give a damn what it is. Everything needs something else. You know what I'm saying? The dude, life is about money. And no, nigga, life is about people.
Right.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Life is about people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Specifically, your people of your own race.
Right.
That's what life is really about. This is why. Go ahead.
It's like the world literally revolves around. They always say money, but yeah, in a sense, yes, but people, because it's about what people think. You got to think about social media.
Right.
What are people talking about? What are people doing? What is trending right now? Like that's a nonstop, everyday, 24/7 type of deal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like what are people buying? What are people saying?
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
All that stuff matters.
Right. That's just like in the show The Wire. The difference between Avon and Stringer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Remember when Avon told Stringer, he said, the difference between me and you is, he said, I bleed red, you bleed green. Avon was more about respect than he was about money. Stringer was the direct opposite of that. He's more about money than he was about respect.
Right.
And this caused them to the clash. You know what I'm saying? This caused them to clash hard to where, he ended up setting Avon up, and Avon ended up, offering him up to, Brother Bazone and Omar, and they took him out. You know what I'm saying? They were both started to go in two different directions because of the value systems. You know what I'm saying? Now, neither one of them wasn't right in what they were doing. They were damn drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, you can respect Avon a little more because Avon had a code and principles and stuff like that, at least. You know what I'm saying? Stringer put all his shit for sale. You know what I'm saying? He put a dollar sign on all of anything that was moral or anything about him. You know what I'm saying?
So off topic, I do got a question, right? I forget it because I actually watched The Wire before. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, that's probably one of the best shows. But at the same time, it was. I think it messed up the image of Black people, honestly, on some real shit.
Right.
But I do want to say this, so I know it's like I'm gonna ask you a question. What was the purpose of Wallace being killed? Who's Michael B. Jordan? I seen the scene, but I forget how it happened.
Okay, what happened with him was he fingered that dude. Remember Omar has gay friend, right? His gay, lover and everything.
Yeah.
Well, he pointed him out to Stringer. You know what I'm saying? Because they was hunting for Omar. It was a war between Omar and, the Barksdales and everything, right? So he caught dude slipping, and he didn't know. Wallace didn't know that they were going to do him like that. Wallace thought that they were just going to clip him, and that was just going to be that. But they did him real bad. They beat him real bad. They beat his eye out of his head. They disfigured him. And he's like, so Wallace was pretty messed up behind it. And so messed up, man, that he had to, go on and go off into the country and live with his grandma and them for a bit because it psychologically kind of messed him up. So what happened with him was he should have stayed gone. He came back. And now you know how Stringer's thinking. Stringer was more cold-hearted than Avon. You know what I'm saying?
I thought they shot and killed Wallace.
They did. But see, here's who set him up to do it.
So you talking about something happened before that?
Yeah, there was the thing with Omar's gay lover.
Oh, okay.
And how badly they did. And Wallace didn't know that. The Wallace thought that they were just going to take him out, and it was just going to be that. But it's just the fashion and the way that they did it is what really messed up Wallace real bad.
Right.
He saw the dude with his eye hanging out his head and all that, right? Yeah. So remember, Stringer talked to Bodie, and you know what I'm saying, and was like, man, you know what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to take him out when he came back. Yeah. And that's why they ended up clipping him, because they figured he was freaking out so bad that he might start telling, he might start rapping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was what happened with Wallace right there. But see, here's the thing. That's the messed up thing when we play a dirty game. As the saying go, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the saying, and that's how it go. And the woman Brittany Renner, she played a stupid game. Why the hell you in Russia? And during a time when all of this stuff is going, oh, you think they're gonna love you? Why? Because you think that the whole world is just as gay as you are. No, the whole world is not as gay as you. You know what I'm saying? The whole world is gay. But you know what I'm saying? There's levels to this type of stuff, and you come from America and you black, you represent level 10 of gayness. She represents level 10. And then you got also too, I got to get on this subject, Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was talking about going over to Russia to speak on the behalf of her to try to get her released. Now, come on, man. Are you serious? Are you serious? You know what I'm saying? Now, think about this for a second. And then I looked in the comments and people was talking about, oh, well, he always had good diplomacy skills. Yeah, here in America. It's a different ball game when you start going to other goddamn countries. You got all these damn tattoos on you and a blonde fro and all of these, you know what I'm saying, lip piercings and stuff like that. And you've been known for wearing a goddamn dress too. You go over to them damn countries, that's going to be a damn insult. That's not going to be a diplomacy situation. They'll probably lock his ass up too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Hey, you're gonna be a dick. And then here's the thing, because the whole black race should be insulted by that. You know what I'm saying? Look at, you know what I'm saying, the people that represent us as far as in diplomacy and being an ambassador and everything. Look what they given us to represent us in a damn country, you know what I'm saying, that is actually at war with America. Why the hell would Russia respect him? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even talking about his money and everything. Dennis Rodman was a great basketball player, but that's what he was, a basketball player. His job was to throw a ball through a hole. You know what I'm saying? Not a goddamn world leader. Go ahead.
Like, I do got a question. Like, what happened to because I believe a month ago I spoke about this, and you and Jeremiah. What happened to that person that they was trying to swap with a sister? You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
It was trying to. I think I heard something about that.
So they was trying to swap out this guy with her. So like, instead of locking her up and keeping her in Russia, they was gonna have this guy who is wanted in America, I guess, and get her out and put him in type shit.
Oh, is it Edomite?
Go ahead, you got it.
So he was a Russian dude, right? Someone from the side, definitely Edomite, but he was like a major arms dealer and murderer. Russia wanted dude for Brittany Griner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They wanted him that bad, and he's hiding out in America.
Or incarcerated, like they got him in custody.
Right. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. I mean, hell, they might just take him and keep her. You know what I'm saying? They might tell. Then here's the thing too. They're not so quick to rescue black people that are in situations like that. You know what I'm saying? White, they'll send SEAL Team 6. You know what I'm saying? with one of us, they won't send 6 crackheads. They won't send anything. You go into one of them damn prisons over there, you know what I'm saying? And then the sister looked bad. Did anybody see you know what I'm saying? She looked like a dude. She looked like she about to grow a beard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the sister looked bad, and you know she's over there getting raped every day. You know what I'm saying? She getting raped every day because they love her. Here's the thing. You go to them Muslim countries, people go to them Muslim countries and all that, them Arab countries, you know what I'm saying? Actually, you know, the Edomite Muslim countries too, they the damn same. They love to break the spirit out of them, you know, hardcore women.
If I may,
Go ahead.
I'm sure that you're gonna say next, as far as how they do and shit like that.
That too, that the whole thing. But they love to also get the women that, you know what I'm saying, them hardcore, them butch lesbians, the ones that, you know what I'm saying, a big mouth or whatever the case is, they love to break them. You know what I'm saying? The more outwardly rebellious ones. You know what I'm saying? They love to break them. Because that's the way, you know what I'm saying, they believe that that's the cure for lesbianism, is to rape them. That's what they believe in these Arab countries and these Edomite Muslim countries too. They believe that, you know what I'm saying? Right. They believe the way to cure that is to rape them. To rape them until they love Rod. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you can just imagine what they doing to her over there. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go to these damn countries and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, and then expect you gonna push America over there. Right. One thing, you black. You know what I'm saying? And you figure, oh, because you're a female, oh no, see, the men is the one that's really hated. No, they hate you because you black. And you know what I'm saying? And they'll abuse you because they believe that they abuse you, that they're somehow hurting us when they do it. That's the only reason why white men even want to have sex with black women for real, because they believe that they're taking something from us. Now, you take that off the table, you know, it wouldn't be no, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't be none of that for real. You know what I'm saying? You know, they figure that they take, that's the whole turn on right there, that they taking something from us. That's the whole turn on. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why I say a lot of black men, we got to start vetting these women better. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times we set the damn bar for her so low. You know what I'm saying? I mean, damn, you know, and then we wonder why we don't get no respect from her. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we treat her as the retarded child, you know what I'm saying, in the classroom to take the juice pack and throw it against the wall, boy. Mentally challenged, okay? It's lucky. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the mentally, you know, we treat her like the mentally challenged child. You know what I'm saying? They can just throw a hissy fit and just throw the juice pack all over the wall. And oh, it's okay. Pat our little head and we go clean the wall, or you know what I'm saying? You know, that's what I say. We set the bar so damn low. As a matter of fact, yeah, it's concerning back on the whole Dennis Rodman thing though. Look who, and then his advisors told him not to go, which is wise. He go over there, they might see it as a damn insult, just as it is an insult to the black race. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's get that scripture by man's gate in the Apocrypha. Give me a second. A man's gate, you can tell, you know, what he is. Give me a second. The pink oppresses the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right. Yeah, right. If I may, you definitely got a good class going on. I said you definitely got a good class going on.
Oh, the what?
If I may give you a hand.
Yeah, I found it. It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 19 and verse 30. Now, like I was saying, I mean, we got to understand we the only people that try to take entertainers and trying to turn them into leaders and spokespeople for black people. And this was a man that formerly had on a dress that hangs out in them type of rave clubs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That dresses real weird and real wild and stuff like that, and with no direction, no real direction or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 19,
Verse 30.
19 verse 30. Wisdom that is hid and treasure that is hoarded up. What profit is in them both?
Okay, you in Ecclesiasticus?
Ecclesiasticus.
Right.
19.
Ecclesiasticus 19 and 30. As a matter of fact, we can start at 29.
A man's attire.
Yeah, let's start at 29.
Verse 29. Select. A man may be known by his look.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You can look at a person and tell that this is a serious man. You know what I'm saying? Or you can get, that's just like Chris Partlow in The Wire. Remember Chris in The Wire, that there was Marlowe's right-hand man? You can look and tell that was a serious man. You know what I'm saying? He was a serious dude. He was all about business. He wasn't about playing no games, none of that. And he was always at work. That's why he always wore the work clothes. He was a serious dude about putting in work and serious about his business. Only thing, he just needed somebody to serve. You know what I'm saying? And he, served Marlowe, and that type of man right there, he'll serve, you know what I'm saying, whoever he latched on to, he'll serve that man clear up until he die. You know what I'm saying? Even to the detriment of himself. Only thing he just wanted to make sure is that his family was taken care of. Actually, Chris's whole thing was actually his family. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the reasons why he was such a serious dude. He didn't play no games, and he was willing to help, Marlowe to reach the plateau that he wanted to reach, to get the crown. You know what I'm saying? As long as the deal was made, he knew, when it all comes down, either he's gonna catch a bullet or he's gonna go to jail for the rest of his natural life. He knew the end game, and he didn't, you know what I'm saying? And when that time came, he just said, and Marlowe already knew what to do. He didn't have to tell him. Marlowe already knew, just take care of his peoples, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? That man is a serious man, and you can tell, look at his face. This dude, you know what I'm saying? He's serious. But go ahead.
A man may be known by his look, and one that hath understanding by his countenance when thou meetest him.
Yes, a man that has understanding, you know what I'm saying? You can just tell, oh, this nigga, he knows something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he knows something. Sometimes it could be knowing the wrong thing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that this man actually knows something. He has some knowledge of things. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you had Lawrence Fishburne and you know what I'm saying, and Higher Learning. You can just look and remember Lawrence Fishburne and Higher Learning. You can just tell, look at it. You see this guy on the street, you already know, this nigga, he knows something. I don't know what he knows, but I know the nigga knows something. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead.
Verse 30. A man's attire and excessive laughter.
A man's attire is his clothes, the clothes that he wears. And how does Dennis Rodman dress? Anybody know? Think about it. He's tattooed, covered in tattoos, for one thing. He's covered in lip piercings. Another thing. All type of piercings in his ears. I think he got gauges in his ears too, right? Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can start to get an idea of what kind of man this is before you even, you know what I'm saying? And he's a lost, brother, lost Negro, running around thinking he's a rave white dude. And he's, you know what I'm saying, gay also, too, bisexual, pansexual, whatever the hell you want to call it. Go ahead.
It's like I was gonna say effeminate.
Right, exactly, effeminate. You know what I'm saying? And this is who they would send to get somebody out of a damn jail over there. You know what I'm saying? If I was Brittany Grinner or whatever her name, Griner or whatever her name is, I would have wrote a letter, man. Don't send him over. Don't send that nigga over. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, hell, they could have sent Lawrence Fishburne, Denzel Washington, somebody like that. Somebody that, you know what I'm saying, at least has a more noble appearance, right? You know what I'm saying? Somebody that you can actually, you know, look at and maybe halfway take serious. But who would take Dennis Rodman serious? That'd be like sending Flavor Flav over. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody like that. You know, somebody. I got to say, even Cat Williams is somebody like that. You know, went over there and I said, Brittany. I said to Putin, let my people go. Nobody's really going to take that seriously. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, read that again.
Verse 30. A man's attire in excessive laughter and gait show what he is.
Yeah, these things show what a person actually is. All of these things that it said, no, you don't judge a book by its cover. Well, sometimes on some level, yeah, sometimes you do. You know what I'm saying? I see a dude in a police uniform. What do I think? He is. I'm gonna think he's a cop. Would I be wrong for assuming that? You see what I'm saying? I see a woman in booty shorts walking down the street. What am I gonna think about her? Anybody know? She a 304.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What does it go? Looks like a duck, quacks like a duck. It's a duck. You know what I'm saying? So if he goes to represent over to Russia, a place that's already angry, pissed off at America, you know what I'm saying? They're pissed off at NATO and all of that. And he goes on, you know what I'm saying, representing America. And actually, he's not even really going to represent America. He's going to be representing black people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the gay community and all of that. They don't give a damn about that stuff over there. You know what I'm saying? They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't all about the gay movement over there. You go over there, you're going to piss them off. You know what I'm saying? Because even though, like I said, they gay and all of that too, but they're just not so outward with it and so flamboyant with it like America is. You see what I'm saying? And you come over there and they look at you just trying to take and push the same flamboyancy that you practice here in America and try and take it to their goddamn country. They might lock Dennis Rodman's ass up. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, hell, he ain't even got the money to bail himself out because hell, he got way less money than the Brittany Grinner woman. Dennis Rodman's net worth, he's only worth $500,000. You know what I'm saying? He made like somewhere like 27 million throughout his basketball career. But he's down to his net worth is $500,000 right now. That's nothing. Oh, is he gonna say, you know, is he gonna post that as bond for her? You know what I'm saying? You know, no, that you know what I'm saying, they don't give a damn about that. You know what I'm saying? Putin himself is worth 200 billion. You know what I'm saying? So nah, he can't pull that either. So look at who the hell is he? They'd be better off sending Colin Powell or somebody like that. That is, if he's even still in office. You know what I'm saying? You know, somebody like that. Just the whole thought of the whole Rodman thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, damn, that's an insult. An insult to them and an insult to black people. You see what I'm saying? It's a damn insult. Okay, any more on that scripture? Warrior. Warrior.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 1. Here's a reproof that is not comely against some man that holdeth his tongue and he is wise.
Right. Some man hold his tongue and he's wise. And I'm not saying that Dennis Rodman uses excessive laughter, because I never saw that.
Right.
But at the same time, though, what he represents, you know what I'm saying? It's not some stuff that it's not the man that you would want to send on a diplomatic mission like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not the type of dude that you would want to send. You know, if you get any other community, they will send somebody that actually fits the part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They will send somebody that actually fits the part. The only thing he was going to represent over there is that alternative lifestyle.
Right.
And the way that they would look at him as he's trying to push that alternative lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, on them. And hell, they might start treating that woman way worse, you know what I'm saying, if he was to go over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and who's to say that he won't wind up in one of them damn prisons himself? You know what I'm saying? Being raped by guards, just like her. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know. But see, you know, she's locked up like that, but she's taught not to trust black men. Well, she trusted, the oppressor, and look what happened. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing: what was the charges with her again? What she got busted with some weed? What was it? Just a little bit of weed. Wow, ain't that something? While they sat there, them Russians moving tons of blow. You know what I'm saying? Blow, ecstasy. You know what I'm saying? That's if people's even still doing that anymore. They even got other pills now, I guess. Yeah, I ain't heard from ecstasy nothing about that in a long time. Right. So, they moving all of that stuff over. She got popped with a little bit of weed. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, hell, they can plant the weed on you. Yeah. Oh, what you gonna do? Get a lawyer? You know what I'm saying? You don't know how them laws are in their country right there. You know what I'm saying? They can do a lot of times. They can do whatever the hell they want with impunity. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you can go over and just they can plant the weed on you, and then lock you up for it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can just be high. They see your eyes red and just throw you in the damn jail and smell some damn weed. They ain't gotta have no damn evidence. This ain't America. Right. You know what I'm saying? Hell, America can do that to you too. So just imagine how much more so one of them Muslim countries. You know what I'm saying? Imagine how much more so. Them countries where they hate black people. You know what I'm saying? Just as much as America does. I'm just saying. And then, they talk about, one time they was talking about ISUPK abuses women or them Russians or something like that. But look what the hell they doing to her. You know what I'm saying? Over a little pinch of weed, a little pinch of burn. And they didn't sit there and who knows when that woman's even getting out. Go ahead.
It's like it was vape cartridges.
Vape cartridges?
Vape cartridges.
That ain't even weed.
Yeah. It was like CBD, like it was like THC vape cartridges.
Oh.
But it wasn't like bugs and things like that. But it was the cartridges that they used.
And here's the funny thing about it, because they have them vape, what do they call them? Vape dens or vape clubs or whatever. Right. And they have that same stuff in Russia. You got McDonald's over there, then you got goddamn vape places too. You know what I'm saying? Hell, opium dens probably still over there. You know what I'm saying? Because hell, Russia borders China. So they probably, so they doing all kind of stuff to lock her up over some damn vape weed. But see, here's the thing: you let women like that tell it, and black men is the problem. Black men ain't lock your ass up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they get to the point to where they hate black men so much that they want to be a black man. They want to be the black man, the white woman, and the black woman. They want to be all three. You know what I'm saying? Now think about it for a second, and you with this woman, and she want to be a woman and a man both. What does that say your role is? You ain't got one. But now you know why niggas is out the house. Who the hell gonna be in a house where you ain't got a goddamn role? You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to just be the nigga just sit on the couch with no opinion about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just go to work. You know what I'm saying? Just come in, sit on the couch, don't say nothing. Sit there and look at the TV. You know what I'm saying? You know, I done seen families like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a sad damn sight. You know what I'm saying? He ended up in the living room, quiet as a mouse, while you got a bunch of cackling hens, you know, at the damn kitchen table. You know what I'm saying? Where the hell he's supposed to be at? He's supposed to be sitting at the head of the goddamn table. You know what I'm saying? He in a damn living room with the kids. You know what I'm saying? What type of stuff is that? And then they wonder why niggas be relieving the damn relationships. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, like I said before, it's the women that's doing the majority of the damn leaving. Because look how many options she got. You know what I'm saying? There's thousands, there's hundreds of damn thirsty, you know, dudes inside her inbox. You know what I'm saying? Inside her damn messenger on Facebook. 1,000 thirsty dudes. You know what I'm saying? We hear one bell go off from a woman. We are. So who's doing majority of the leaving then? It's not the men.
Right.
It's the women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, you know, it's the women because we don't have the same sexual options as women do. Like I said before, you can sit there and put a woman in a bar. She can get laid every day of the week that their bar is open by a different man. I don't want to talk about the same man. You know what I'm saying? A man, you'll be lucky if you get laid once every 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And dudes just ain't just trying to throw away box that they can hit all the time. You want to keep that stuff in pocket. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Dudes ain't just throwing them away. Not only time, you know, not unless he got a woman that's like his main woman and everything. And, you know, and he's like, well, you know, I got to cut this off because he knows she going to leave him and put him on child support, all kind of stuff like that. And he going to catch nothing but pure hell coming from her. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, he'll lead the you know what I'm saying, the side piece or whatever. But he'll make a lot of times, he'll make it known that look, you're not my woman. My woman is that right there. You know what I'm saying? And he let her know, look, we having a fun time. She just happened to get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And then she wonders, why don't he want to see his kid? Why don't he want to be a father? Why don't he want to? Because he got that goddamn tiger at home. You know what I'm saying? That's ready to slash him up at the very damn thought of him having another damn woman. And she has a society that backs her up and supports her. She has a support system, you know what I'm saying, as if she's a goddamn army general. You know what I'm saying? She has a hell of a support system. She has her family, the female family, which is just as brutal as the goddamn men. You know what I'm saying? All in big old heifers, you know what I'm saying? 2,000 pounds of heifer come through, you know, if you in an argument with her. All these big bitches is coming. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to have a couple of goons with them too. So now she has that support system. And she has the government too. She has the police department. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She has all of that whole damn support system, you know what I'm saying, is what she have. Everybody is on her goddamn side. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the hell he's afraid. And a lot of times he didn't leave you just because he wanted to goddamn leave. He left you because he goddamn had to. You know what I'm saying? Unless all hell would break loose on him from that goddamn brawl. And he found himself in a jail cell, lost his job, every damn thing that he tried to build and stuff to be gone. You know what I'm saying? You know. And he on child support. And his tires are slashed. You know what I'm saying? And the car is keyed up. And when the girl see you, she's gonna beat you up real bad because this heifer weighs 240. And you 140. 100-pound weight difference right there. She gonna body rock you when she see you. Right. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna piece him up real tough too. You know what I'm saying? Real tough. And she just might put a bullet in both of y'all. Because these heifers is crazy. Real talk. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 23 and verse 1. The pink oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
America done turned women into monsters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Ezekiel chapter 23, verse 1. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, it's like verse 2, Son of man, there were two women, the daughters of one mother. Verse 3, and they committed whoredoms in Egypt. They committed whoredoms in their youth.
Right. Now, here's the thing for everybody to run around talking about, oh no, one wife. Then why the hell does the Most High use an example of him having two women here? You know what I'm saying? When he's speaking concerning the nation of Israel and Judah. You know what I'm saying? He broke them down into the two women, metaphorically speaking. You know what I'm saying? But if it was sin, why would the Most High even use a metaphor like that? Go ahead.
There were their breasts pressed, and there they bruised the teats of their virginity. Verse 4, and the names of them were Aholah the elder and Aholibah her sister, and they were mine.
Right. And they were whose?
They were mine.
Yeah, they were Most High's women. It's metaphorical two ribs. Go ahead.
And they bare sons and daughters. Thus were their names: Samaria is Aholah, and Jerusalem Aholibah.
Keep going.
Verse 5. And Aholah played the harlot when she was mine.
Right. Now, see, that's what leads these women into these lesbian lifestyles and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Being a whole clouds their vision also. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why she thought that the sister thought that she could just go over there with the weed vape and all of that stuff. But like I was saying, pushing that whole American agenda because she done been ran through. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them women that end up becoming lesbians been ran through a whole lot by men. And it ain't because the men were they was all dogs and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times what we believe that women are inherently good.
Right.
And some nigga just mess them up down the line. Right. That's what niggas believe. And that's one of the reasons why one of the reasons why the men hate each other. Even these pro-black men and all the so-called pro-black men, you know what I'm saying, think like that too. You know, a lot of them that, you know what I'm saying, that talk about, black man this and talk about Jesus Christ is black and all of that stuff. They got that stuff in their mind too. They think that same damn way. They think that women is inherently good. And some dude just messed her up down the line and everything. So we see her, we don't see nothing but redemptive qualities in her. You know what I'm saying? But with that man, we believe that he's inherently evil. And he needs somebody to come and straighten him out. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of times we judge as a damn double standard and everything. And we sit there, a lot of times we say things like, the man can, he's strong, he can take it, but such and such, he can take it. No, here's the thing. You'll be amazed at some of the things that people can take if you don't give a damn about them. You know what I'm saying? Black man here in America, we talk about how strong and durable black man is. Do you have much of a goddamn choice? You know what I'm saying? You don't have a choice because nobody cares about you. So you don't have a choice but to be strong and durable. You know what I'm saying? You got to be that. And that's one of the reasons why, a lot of the times, we judge, when a woman comes up against a man, we judge in favor of her. You know what I'm saying? Because see, she's innocent until proven guilty. He's guilty till proven guilty. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times he's proven innocent, he's still guilty just because he's a man. Sometimes we dip into the same goddamn hatred that the white man has for black men. You know what I'm saying? Black people dip into it also. You know what I'm saying? And even a lot of them that actually claim to love black people, you know what I'm saying, do the same damn thing. And here's the thing, they don't check themselves. Self-correction is a good thing. Right. But if you don't self-correct, then you right in the pot along with every goddamn body else. You know what I'm saying? You should see a situation like that where you're judging biasly, against that man and be like, wait a minute, why am I thinking like that? You got to capture that thought. What the scripture would say, to bring I'm paraphrasing, to capture every thought and bring it into submission to Christ. You got to realize, wait a minute, hold on. That you know what I'm saying? That's inside of a nigga. Oh no, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't think like that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times people nurture that. You know what I'm saying? Because in reality, a lot of the times we hate black men. You know what I'm saying? We subconsciously hate black men, and and the right situation pop up, and we'll show it. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is the right goddamn you know what I'm saying? When the chips is down, you get to see who is really what. You know what I'm saying? That same nigga that you thought, you know what I'm saying, was loving black people and everything, watch how he sound just like a goddamn Klan member. You know what I'm saying? Or that black woman, or a combination of them both. Because damn near a lot of times spiritually, he's them two's child. They his mama and daddy. You know what I'm saying? They mom and daddy is that white man and that black woman. You know what I'm saying? Because and a lot of times deep down inside, his thoughts is a compilation of both of them. Even though he claimed to stand for something good and right. You know what I'm saying? You see that stuff in fake Israelite groups and stuff all the damn time. When pressed, look what they do. You know what I'm saying? Look how they perceive each other. Once the pressure is on. Once the cameras is off. You see what I'm saying? And make it's counterfeit. Go ahead.
And she doted on her lovers, on the Assyrians, her neighbors.
Okay, that woman, she doted up on the Russians. And then what else they did? That's one of the reasons why they want to travel like they want to do. They go to Jamaica, right? What do? Dote up on men when they down in Jamaica. And they, you got a rash of these women taking trips by themselves too. On top of that, you already know what they're going to do. It ain't no goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You already know they're gonna do any damn thing that they figure that they can get away with. They're gonna do it. You had the one skit where the one little clip, it was on Facebook where the woman got back from Jamaica and her man was gone. That's another thing too. They want you to stay in the relationship after she done been piped by somebody else. And society is trying to pressure you that, oh, you shouldn't leave. She done been piped down by some goddamn body else. You got a woman and she go to Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? You might as well consider her not yours. You don't even need to know the details about that. You already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? A woman ain't even supposed to be traveling by herself no damn way. That's called a gad abroad. You know what I'm saying? That's an old English term that talks about a woman to pretty much do what she want to do, which also translates into a whore. You know what I'm saying? It translated to that also. Think about it. Dinah was a gad abroad. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't a whore, but she had a gad abroad moment, and it cost her. You know what I'm saying? It cost her virginity to a Hamite. You see what I'm saying? What did it say? It said that she went down to see the daughters of the land. She wasn't supposed to be going nowhere like that by herself, and ended up leading to something. Next thing you know, she's in Ham's house. You know what I'm saying? She in some bone nose's house. After he done defiled her. You know what I'm saying? And that's proof right there that a woman ain't supposed to be traveling by herself. You don't see no journeying, traveling women in the Bible. Where you see that at? You know what I'm saying? Where you see that at? You know what I'm saying? And what read that part again? Them doting up on their lovers.
Ezekiel chapter 23, verse 5. And the Hola played the harlot when she was mine, and she doted on her lovers, on the Assyrians, her neighbors.
Right, and what is this talking about right there? This is the northern kingdom joining themselves with the Assyrians. Go ahead.
Verse 6, which were clothed with blue.
Yeah. Oh, it was, looking good because blue was just like, purple back then. It was real expensive to make. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you got like the British Isles used to be real good. Had a lot of blue. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why Esau wanted to take Britain. You know what I'm saying? And control that. Because you control that, then you control the rocks where the dyes come from too. And people, you know what I'm saying? And it'd be just as good as having some damn diamonds or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And then, and there was a process to actually make this stuff. There was a process to make blue, purple, and crimson, and all of those different, colors like that. You had to have a professional dyer to do that, or to come out messed up because kings and stuff wore this, princes, all types of noblemen, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And she's seen them, you know what I'm saying, all in the blue, and go ahead.
Which were clothed with blue, captains and rulers, all of them desirable young men.
Look at this. What are they doing? Going and looking on TV and doting up on the men. You know what I'm saying? Or the Arab man, the African man, the Asian man. They all of them. They want to have a blazing. That's the new big thing now. A lot of people ain't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? We talk about that Jake with that fat white woman, but ain't nobody talking about, you know what I'm saying, that black woman is getting with that Asian and having them blations and pushing that shit back in the black community and passing them off as black. You know what I'm saying? Spreading Moab's seed, all throughout the hood. Go ahead.
Horsemen riding upon horses.
Right. The horses riding up on a horse represents what? It represents nobility. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, at one point, it was supposed to be like against the law for a black man to even take a picture or something like that up on a horse. You know what I'm saying? Because a horse represented power. And they didn't want you like that. You know what I'm saying? Remember the scripture where it said, I've seen servants upon horses and princes walk as servants on the earth. And had that black man walking on one side and the Gadite walking on the other. They didn't have no horse next to that devil. Both of them were servants of the devil. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't have a horse. They had to walk on foot. And in a lot of places, I guess especially like in the deep South, it was against the law for a slave to even have shoes. Remember that woman, Amy Winehouse? Remember she had that band, right? And she was a Jewish woman. You ever notice that she had a black dude on the drums? Anybody remember him? Notice he always played the drums with no shoes on. You know what I'm saying? That's symbolic right there. Because slaves, a lot of the time, a lot of places, couldn't own a pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? Slaves had to run around barefoot all the time. Go ahead.
Verse 7. Thus she committed her whoredoms with them, with all them that were the chosen men of Assyria, and with all on whom she doted, with all their idols she defiled herself.
Yeah, see, the devising of idols is the beginning of spiritual fornication, right there. So physical fornication leads right behind that. You know what I'm saying? It goes right behind that. Go ahead.
Verse 8. Neither let she her whoredoms brought from Egypt.
What are they wearing now? The onxes, right? The onxes and claiming to be Nefertiti and all of that stuff, right? Read that part again.
Neither let she her whoredoms brought from Egypt.
All of that whole Egyptian culture, their thing is celebrated here. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the, polite and them big thing, trying to push that same Egyptian culture. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because everybody want to be Egypt or Ethiopia or something like that, but why don't they want to be like the Pygmies or any of those tribes? Why can't they be coming from any of those tribes right there? You know what I'm saying? Or they ain't even claiming like the Messiahs or any of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's in Egypt. They're all Egypt. Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 9.
And you know she's on that too. You know, she probably had that Brittany Griner probably got an onks on her also. You know what I'm saying? She probably got an onks somewhere out of all of them tattoos and everything that she got. And what was one of the big things in ancient Egypt? Lesbianism. That was big there. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Rome had a whole island. What was the name of the island? Island of Lesbos. That's how lesbians got their name. Yeah, the island of Lesbos. That's where they would go. You know what I'm saying? All the rich Edomite women, you know what I'm saying, would go there and they would have orgies on this island with each other. No men on this island, all women. You know what I'm saying? And in Pompeii, you know what I'm saying? You ever heard about the story? Anybody ever heard about the story of Pompeii? Yeah, you know why that volcano came? It came for the same reason why Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, for the same reason. And it's a book out there. I can't think of the name of that book, but it talks about how the women rolled in, you know what I'm saying, and black women in during the time of Pompeii also. You knew a prostitute because her hair was different colors and stuff like that. All these different color hair and things like that. That's how you knew what a prostitute was. You knew what she was. And that's, you know, the eyelash, them long eyelashes they be wearing, those are cumbrellas. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. That was to stop the nut from getting in their eyes once they, you know, bossing somebody down. You know what I'm saying? You know, all of that stuff. And where does it go all the way back to? Ancient Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Right along with wigs and all of that too. Ancient Egypt. That's the reason why, matter of fact, that's the reason why the judges and all of that stuff and George Washington and all of them type of people were that. That's why. That comes from ancient Egypt. And ancient Egypt was known for also curling the spiral curling their hair like that too. You know what I'm saying? They would put on them wigs. The judge, that's where, you know, America and all of that got that custom from. You know what I'm saying? All of that is ancient Egyptian stuff right there. Go ahead.
Verse 8. Neither left she her whoredoms brought from Egypt, for in her youth they lay with her. Yeah. They lay with her, yes. And what happened when they lay with her? They defiled her, right? And that's one of the reasons why we have such a hard time with our women now. But this is also talking about us as a nation. You know, this stuff is twofold, you know what I'm saying? You know, a manifold, brother. Go ahead. And they bruised the breast of her virginity and poured their whoredom upon her.
Right. And this is what happens, you know what I'm saying? This is what happens right here when the whoredom gets poured up on her. And here's the thing, when the whoredoms get poured up on her, she gets it worse than what the other races do. You know what I'm saying? Lesbianism and stuff like that was actually, you know what I'm saying? I mean, back in the 80s, you know, you didn't see no black lesbians like that. You seen like tomboy type girls. And a lot of them later on became lesbian, but that stuff was shamed in the black community. You know what I'm saying? That stuff was shamed. You know what I'm saying? You knew one gay and one lesbian, and everybody knew who the hell they were. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew who they were. Go ahead.
Verse 9. Wherefore I have delivered her into the hand of her lovers, into the hand of the Assyrians.
Yeah, that's what the Most High did. Well, and so where is she at? Delivered into the hand of her lovers. And her dream while she was over there, because lesbians really just don't want to be lesbians. They really don't want to marry women and stuff like that for real. You know what I'm saying? They do want a man. They just don't want a black man. When they go to them countries, they want the type of men that are there. When they go to Italy, you think they want to go to Italy to find a black man in Italy? Because a lot of women want to go to Italy. Am I wrong? Am I right? A lot of women want to go to Italy. A lot of women want to go to France. So what type of men are they looking for when they go there? They looking for Italian and French men. You know what I'm saying? To get their fantasy on. They don't want a black man when they go to the places like that. They look at that as defeating the purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's defeating the purpose right there. Yeah, but like I was saying though, you know, white women was on that lesbianism, and white women was also on shaving their boxes and stuff like that too. And how that got started of shaving the boxes is because they wanted their box to look like a little girl's because they know that's what the white man want. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's where that custom come into play at. Now they make excuses. Oh, it's hygiene. The women in the 80s were cleaner than women now.
Right.
And they had hair on their box. You know what I'm saying? They were cleaner. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have that death smell to their box. You know what I'm saying? Does it smell like a possum? Women now, they shaving their boxes, you know, and then you ever seen some of the women shave their box? I'm just saying, you would think before I saw that, you know what I'm saying, for the first time and everything, saw a woman shave a box, I thought they would be like real gentle with it, and it would, because it's a razor, right? You know what I'm saying? I thought they would be like real gentle, and it would be like this elegant thing that they would do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. But no, they grab their goddamn razor and
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And get ready for the next whole day. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing sanitary about that. You know what I'm saying? You know, ain't nothing sanitary about razor bumps all on the box. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Just like it, you know what I'm saying, with razor bumps on your face. You know, you're supposed to have the hair. You're supposed to have hair on your box, just like a man's supposed to have hair on his face. You see what I'm saying? A man's supposed to have a beard. You know, and when we sit there and put the razor to our face, what does that do for our face? Right? It breaks our face out. You know what I'm saying? It breaks our face out, and your face is itching and all of that stuff. And next thing you know, it's bleeding. You got a little, you know, blood spots and stuff like that. So same stuff a lot of times happen to certain women boxes.
Right.
So that's how you know that is actually in reality is wrong to do. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know. You know a lot of times based on the result that happens. You know what I'm saying? When she got her thighs is full of them damn bumps and all of that, and she got ingrown hairs on the inside of her crotch. Just like a man have the, you know, the hair that, you know, inside these big old, you get these big old bumps with the hair on the inside of them, and you pull the damn hair out, the damn thing, it stretches all the way across the room. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing sanitary about that, and it's not wise. I'm just keeping it all the way above. Woman is supposed, I can see, you know, trimming it, keeping it neat and things like that. I can understand that. You know, summertime come around, cut it down a little low, you know, things like that. Just like men cut the beard down a little low sometime in summertime because you don't want sweat just dripping all out your beard. You know what I'm saying? And some dudes can, you know what I'm saying, can just keep growing it and the sweating and stuff like that don't bother them. You know, what other dudes want to trim it down just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And let a little bit of air get, you know, into the pores and everything so it'll grow back, you know, a little bit thicker, you know what I'm saying? From wintertime come around, you want that on your face. You know what I'm saying? You want to have, you know what I'm saying, some bulk, you know, at the bottom of the chin. Yeah, but like I was saying, you know, we got to certainly be, you know, watchful of who the hell represents us, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the right of every race of people, you know what I'm saying, is to actually have a say in who the hell gets to represent you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was devils that had to tell him not to do that. You know what I'm saying? Actually, the black boy should have been like, hey, wait a minute, hold on. No, man. You got to send somebody this a little more, you know what I'm saying? Oh, a little more what? Discreet than that, a little more formal or something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that at least his image represents us well. You know what I'm saying? You sending the goddamn court jester over to, you know what I'm saying, you know, to a foreign country that you have bad blood with and everything to demand the freedom of a prisoner that they have there. That don't sound like, certainly don't sound like the smartest move. With that being said, we are the ISUPK coming out of One West on the 25th Street, Harlem, New York, and the Commander General Ahana. Pay your tithes, support the men that are out here on the battlefield to pull this nation together, fighting for you. With that being said, I'm about to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Amanwa.
ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they're off limits for 6 months. That'll be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find it in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ishor. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department and teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests. Not mandatory, whatsoever amounts you would like. So now you can still check in with isupk.org to see if what the updates might be. The regular website is still currently under construction. Get in contact with the school near you to see if there's any changes. If you got to go through Zelle, Cash App, pay them cash, kick it up later, you know, talk with them to see what the protocol is. Upcoming Holy Convocation, September 25th at sundown through September 26th at sundown. We got the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets. Get in contact with the school near you. Again, isupk.org can give you some of the information. Otherwise, if you got a number for a different zone, different region, and you don't have the number what's closest to you, give them a call. We can connect you with anybody. Any brother wants, it's like the New York cookout, it's on the 28th. And we're getting ready for the Southern Region cookout too. So get ready for that GoFundMe for the information for that. And anybody that's able to connect with them, reach out to that region to see what kind of needs you need met, or if you got any contributions, donations you can make too. Any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. That means your boots, your shirt, your pant, headband, and or scarf. With that, Amadium, which means stand. Upon Yaquadam, which means turn to face the east. We say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. You can find it in Matthew chapter 6, verse 8 through 13. Abanawi, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shamkat, Yahweh, Malakutka, Taba'ah, Atazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arat Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Latanlanaw, Lakam, Ko, Yawon, Basalakhlanaw, Kabawatnaw, Kasalaknaw, Kabawatinaw, Wala, Tabianaw, Bansawan, Abo, Avshanaw, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wa'al, Wata Parat, Lawalami, Aman. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Pray to bless Israel and the evil. Yahba Shim Yahushua, Barak Lanaw, Wayashal, Wabayat, Sapar, Barak, Rapa'ah, Magan, A gun. At this time, you can say the name of a loved one once. Everyone repeats that name once. If you're following us on social media, you can type in the name of a loved one in the chat, and we'll send the prayers up with you.
ISUPK Minnesota.
ISUPK Minnesota.
All ISUPK.
All ISUPK.
Stanley Hall.
Stanley Hall.
Francella Robinson.
Francella Robinson.
Charles Puckett.
Charles Puckett.
Deanna Hall.
Deanna Hall.
Xavier Hall.
Xavier Hall. Israelite School UPK.
Israelite School UPK.
UPK Minnesota.
UPK Minnesota.
UPK Chicago.
UPK Chicago.
UPK Reds.
UPK Reds.
UPK Milwaukee.
UPK Milwaukee.
Benjamin.
Jamie.
Rocker Park.
Rocker Park.
Anna Lee. The McIntosh family.
McIntosh family.
Raphael. All of Israel.
All of Israel.
UPK Minneapolis. UPK. UPK Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Desiree Davis. All UPK.
All UPK.
Bashim Yahushua. Throughout Aman. In English. Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us and Israel.
Bless us and Israel.
In the school.
In school.
Bless. Heal. Shield. Protect. Our loved ones. In the name of Yahushua. Throughout so be it. Thank you, so be it. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
All things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
The evils and curses.
Evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen that speak against us.
Speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The
princes. The priests.
Priests.
The Israelite brothers.
Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
To the evils and curses.
The evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
Shake loose.
The treasure. Of the rich of Israel.
The rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
Refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
Into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
The Edomites.
And the nations.
The nations.
And they drug dealers. The court system. Prison system. Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinheads. Bicycle Matazes. The gay movement. Lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. That's a space program. Army. It's like it. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airwaves. Cable access channels. And the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael and Gabriel, conduct the flying saucers, punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake it thy coming. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it. Saw it to the front. Men of Israel, Mighty Shabbat, Mighty Barak, Yahweh Shemi Yahushua Barakathon, Yazamatai. Courtesy salute for the sisters. If you got a sister in the room with you, saw it to the sister, turn to the sister. Men of Israel, Mighty Shabbat, Mighty Barak, Yahweh Shema Latam Bashim Yahushua, Yazamatai. Class dismissed.